So if you're making $50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not ready to date.
Again, I'm with you.
You're not ready to date. You're not ready to date because courtship costs.
Okay.
Everything costs. Okay. You can go for 22 walks in the park. Eventually, shorty is gonna need a sip of something. She gonna be thirsty. This bottle of water is $3 in Atlanta. Let's not play. So if you don't have any expendable cash, don't date. And whatever that looks like for you, you might only make $50,000, but you live in a shoe, and now you got expendable cash. Or get you a bottom of the barrel that's gonna date you when you have no money. And she doesn't have the expectation, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, enjoy it while it lasts, because eventually you're gonna wanna run. Because she doesn't stretch you, she doesn't make you the man that you need to become. She allows you to be this stagnant dude in the same jeans for days. You know what I'm saying?
Be cutting up.
I'm
You
just
talk about
I think there's a myth around like high value men being the men who are taking women on trips and buying them nice gifts and whining and dining. No, there are a lot of regular, average earning men who do that, who can afford to do that, right? And I think there's this perception that only bad bees and baddies and Instagram models get those things, and you have to be with a high value man, quote unquote, to get those things. And the real reality is that off social media, the average earning men, the blue collar men, the average looking women, you know, the cute women, whatever you want to call them, they are constantly getting those things. You know, they are experiencing a lot of those luxuries, and you would never know it because, again, they are humble, and therefore they probably are not posting about it or bragging about it. Most of the women who are getting flown out, going on trips, getting gifts, sometimes expensive gifts, getting wined and dined, are average women, are regular women. A lot of times these gifts do not ever appear on social media. These trips are never mentioned in public or amongst others. Oftentimes, these average, regular women don't boast, don't brag about these things, but they do get these things. On the flip side, you have the bad bees, the baddies, the women with all the bells and whistles, with the look, the 10s, the 9s, the 8s, who brag about getting flown out and getting expensive gifts and getting wine and dine, and then they have to put it on social media. They have to go tell all their friends about it. And the reality is that a lot of these women, even if they are getting these things, they're exchanging something for it. So a lot of times they're exchanging something physical for those gifts and those trips, etc. But the average women, the everyday, around the way girl type of women who are getting these things, they're getting it from a place of someone, their partner, wanting them to be happy. And those are two very different things. Somebody buying you expensive gifts because they want something from you, they want you to do something, versus somebody doing something for you because they want to see you smile and to see you happy. And typically, the women who get the things so that they can smile and be happy are content with that, and they don't necessarily have to share it. Now, they can share it, they may share it, but you'll find a lot of times the gift in itself, whatever it is so special that they almost want to keep it sacred and private. Or maybe they'll share certain aspects, versus the Instagram baddies who rush and run to post the Gucci bag or the Birkin bag that they got.
There has been a lot of talk about how much men need to earn to date. the ways women need to look to get those dates, and the way that they need to manipulate men to get those dates. Also, the smoke and mirrors of it all. There's a lot of entitlement, and there's not enough talk about what the average Black woman and the average Black man is doing. So like, share, and subscribe. Click the links in the description box. Check out my book on Amazon. Join the Black and Invisible YouTube membership group. And as always, stay tuned for more videos.